Yo, what's going on YouTube? How you guys doing? Welcome in. We are on the PTB for the very first time, and I want to try out a build. So I've not played at all on the PTB yet. I kind of took off the first day of the PTB and haven't played at all. So this is my legitimate first game on the PTB. I've not played at all. I've just been checking out like the weird the weird ass like prestige portraits and everything is basically all I've been doing. But this is what I've been predicting since I saw the patch notes, or since I saw the notes from the developer update. This is what I've been predicting would be pretty much like the meta build on a lot of killers, and specifically on a killer like Wraith, who already played a build like this pretty strong to begin with. Now I feel like it's even stronger because of how much his perks got buffed. So let's really quickly cover it, okay? So we're running Shadow Dance and Serpent. This is a combo that you guys have probably seen me run a lot if you've seen me play Wraith. Basically, I kick things faster while I'm cloaked, and then also when I kick things, it brings me out of cloak, right? On top of this, there also was a baseline increase to the speed at which you kick things. I think there was a 10% boost to how fast you kick gens, pallets, and doors. So this already, like, this combo is already stronger just because of that. So that got buffed kind of in its own way. Overcharge got buffed. It does the same thing it does before, where it gives you a skill check. Like if you kick a gen, it gives the survivor that touches it a skill check, and if they fail it, they lose in more progress. But now on top of that, it also will slowly ramp up the regression of the generator from 100% up to 400% after 30 seconds. Now you can combine that with Dragon's Grip, which makes it so that if anybody touches the gen within the next 30 seconds after you kick it, they get exposed. So basically, it either goes to 400% or somebody gets exposed, right? Like the combination of these two is kind of disgusting. It's like 30 seconds. Like I think if it gets to 400%, you're gonna lose a lot of the gen already. So like, what do, right? Do you let yourself get exposed? Do you? I don't know. Like this feels like a weird like. Put the survivors in a position where they either let the gen regress a fuck ton or get exposed, and getting exposed is not always fun depending on the scenario. Eruption also got a pretty big buff. It used to do, I think, like 7% of the total gen progress, and now it does 10%, which is a pretty significant buff. And also the incapacitated status effect lasts for 25 seconds now instead of 15 from before. So pretty big numbers buffs on everything from Eruption, which I thought was already a pretty okay perk, but now it's going to be even stronger. And again, it works really well with these because we're basically gonna, like, just going to want to kick gens at any point that we can. And then the last perk slot, we can use a lot of different things here. We could use Call of Brine. We could use Brutal Strength just to kick things even faster. But honestly, I don't even think that's necessary. I don't think we'll even need Brutal. Like, Brutal might help us in Chase a little bit more, whereas Call of Brine might help the gen regression a little bit more. I think I'm going to try the first game with Brutal just to see how it goes. And depending on how it goes, I might switch to Call of Brine for the second game. But this is what I picture being the meta build on a lot of killers. I mean, maybe Brutal Strength can be changed out, but like these three perks I feel like are going to be insane together. And especially on a killer like Wraith, I imagine this is probably going to be pretty gross. So let's just queue up. Let's give it a try. Okay, Torment Creek. So, also, on top of everything that I already said, I'm sure you guys are probably keeping up with the patch notes, but on top of everything I already said, gens also take 10 seconds longer by default now too, which is also pretty crazy. And you know what? Another perk that could have gone on my fourth slot, which I didn't even think about, which would have probably been the best option, actually, the more I'm thinking about it, is Thanatophobia. I think Thanatophobia probably would have actually been the best choice there, because that way they couldn't just like stay injured and slam gens either, or I mean, they could try, it just probably wouldn't work very well. There's a new Dead Hard. I mean, what's weird is the new Dead Hard can still basically be used for the same thing that it was before. Like, was that not very similar to what old Dead Hard was right there? Like, she used it right before she got to the pallet, and she was still able to get a little bit of extra distance. I feel like maybe you don't get the distance that you got before. Like, it's not like it gives you extra distance, but I feel like it definitely can protect you leading up to something, which is, like, again, kind of unfortunate, I guess. All right. I'm going to break this real quick with our Shadow Dance Serpent. Might not be worth chasing her anymore, to be honest with you. Depending on where her teammates are, it might not be worth chasing her anymore. This chase is definitely not going too well. Hello. What is happening here? Hello? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? What is happening? Is there even a pallet here? There's not, is there? Yeah, there's not even a pallet here. You're fucking, you're dead. You're dead, kid. You're dead. All right, I haven't kicked any gens though, so this has actually not really been ideal. I think I'm actually probably not playing this build correctly. I kind of just like got in this chase and then just started like kind of tunnel visioning it, which is pretty dumb. I think what I should be doing is just, I should probably be like hit and running. You know, that's why I think Thanatophobia actually probably would be good here, because I think hit and running is pretty good, and then kind of like figuring out what gens they're working on so that I can basically kick them, you know? like do stuff like this. What the fuck, dude? All right, he triggered the well, wait, it's still regressing. Wait, is that regressing from Overcharge? Wait, how's that work? Wait, he failed the Overcharge skill check, so now it's still regressing? I don't really understand. Is that gonna build up speed? Probably not, right? I'm very confused. I'm very confused about what's going on over there. Cause like he failed the Overcharge skill check, and I thought that would stop the regression. Like I didn't think it would continue to regress after that, but I guess it does? Question marks? I don't really get it. Hiya! You know what? I'll take it. Whatever. Worth. You know what? It's worth because I say worth out loud. Therefore, it's worth. That is the wait. It was what? Huh? How? Wait, what? Oh, wait, she probably is off the record. I'm dumb. I thought, okay, I forgot because like 30,000 things give you endurance. I thought that was dead hard because she obviously dead hearted, but it clearly wasn't. I'm pretty sure that was off the record. Okay, you know what? If she has DS, I kind of want to see it because DS got nerfed, right? Okay, she didn't DS me. I really want to see new DS. So like this might sound shitty, but I kind of want to tunnel people because I really want to see new DS. DS got nerfed and it got taken from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. But also, and I talked about this in my video where I talked about the patch notes, but I'm pretty sure that like a big chunk of those seconds were already, I kind of want to save Dragon's Grip for this one. I think a big chunk of those seconds were already like used up in the stun animation. So I think that is like not changing, you know? So I'm really curious to see how that's going to be. Like how, like, okay, well, there's Dragon's Grip value and there's more Overcharge value. And then there's eruption value. Like right there's the build, like right there, like to perfection, right? They basically have to tap it. Like if they don't, Overcharge is gonna build up really, 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 really fast. I guess the main thing that's interesting here is that like when you fail the Overcharge skill check, the gen like continues to regress, which is not how I thought the interaction would go, if I'm being perfectly real with you. Like if I'm being perfectly 100% honest with you, that is not at all how I thought the interaction would go. So like, can you kind of stop it from regress? Like, can you stop Overcharge from building up entirely by basically just failing the skill check on purpose and then not tapping it? Oh, this is just off the record. Okay, I see. You know what? If you want to be tunneling so bad, sure. You know what? Sure. See, like, this is the thing. I think everyone's worried about off the record because they're like, oh my god, 80-second body blocks. But like, bro, just tunnel them. Like, if anyone does this, just literally fucking tunnel them. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck are they gonna do? Hit you with a fucking 3-second decisive strike? Like, big deal. Big fucking deal, dude. Even if she had DS, it probably wouldn't do shit anyway, you know? Fuck it. She's not gonna throw that because she has dead hard. I'm literally just gonna swing early because I don't care. Like, she's probably trying to save her dead hard for like the exact moment of her getting close to it, but like, I'm just gonna hit her. And now she's dead. Like, is off the record a problem? Doesn't fucking seem like it to me. See ya later. I don't know what the fuck that was all about. You should have just left me the fuck alone. I wouldn't have tunneled you if you would have just left me the fuck alone. You know what I mean? But I feel like that's probably gonna be, you know, and like, again, this is something I'm kind of worried about because I feel like this is kind of probably gonna be how things are gonna be for a while now. Because I know a lot of people are gonna be doing what that guy just did and like do the obnoxious body blocks with off the record. And like the main thing that you do about that as killer is just tunneling the person, and also DS is now weaker, and it just feels like there's a lot of reasons. What? That didn't land? Are you serious? Okay, interesting. I guess I'll go check on some gens. I can't believe that didn't land. I'm gonna kick this real quick. I'll go after this Jake. All right, he'll die. Eruption, not like it matters. Someone was right here. We'll kick this real quick, just because why not? I'm not going to bother slugging, but I could easily slug here. Like, the fact that they're not healing means I could easily just get away with slugging, and that would probably be the right play, but you know what? It's fine. I think this game's already in the bag, and it's the PTB, so I'm not going to, like, overly sweat too hard. But, yeah, come here. Come here, your friend. Come here, buddy. Come on over, friend. Up you go. And I think at this point, like, I could basically just go around kicking gens. You know what I mean? Like, were you working on this gen? Because I could just go kick it too, you know? She might dead hard for this, but I don't know. What caused that? Bro, at this point, I'm not even like, I don't even know what the fuck is causing shit anymore. Like, what did she dead hard? I don't think she dead hearted. Like, maybe she timed the dead hard perfectly to the point where I didn't even see the animation. Like maybe she timed it that perfectly that like I didn't even see the animation because it like started the second I hit her or something. I don't know. That was weird. That was weird. I don't know what the fuck that was all about. I did see a clip on Twitter. Okay. I did see a clip on Twitter of a survivor going into deep wounds like 8 different times in a row. So apparently endurance can stack with other endurance or something, which is the most stupid fucking thing in the world. So maybe like I'm wondering if I'm gonna run into something like that. I don't know, maybe, because that shit sounds fucking awful. That shit sounds absolutely terrible. But I don't know what caused that endurance. I'm guessing it was dead hard, but I'm really not sure. Up you go, buddy. And I also have this weird sneaking suspicion. Call me crazy, but I have this weird sneaking suspicion here that I think Dead Hard is still going to be really, really obnoxious. Like, I think Dead Hard is still going to be super, super annoying to deal with. We kind of have a 3-gen here that they can't, like, I feel like this is one of those scenarios where, like, what the fuck do they do about this 3-gen, you know? Like, what can they possibly do about this 3-gen? Like, they feel so fucked. No, 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 no. Okay, bye. I don't even know where the Jake is, but I think they're fucked no matter what now. Like, I think they're just royally fucked. I don't think I even played the early game that well, but honestly, like, I think this build does get stronger as you get down to, like, lesser and lesser gens. I think this build gets stronger and stronger because you get, like, less gens you have to really, like, keep an eye on and patrol. So, I think we're kind of at, like, a power spike for this build right now anyway. We'll hit him. That hits that with Eruption. I'm guessing that will still continue to regress really, really fast with Overcharge, right? I mean, I guess I've never really like actually tested the Overcharge. I'm really curious to know. And you guys watching, you guys probably already know, because I'd be willing to bet that like streamers like OhTofu have probably already like done extensive testing on this kind of shit. So feel free to let me know in the comments. Like, bestow upon me your wisdom, YouTube. Like, what? Like in that scenario, like if it, I'm guessing that would still speed up to 400% regression, right? I would assume. Right? Like, I would assume that much. I thought... Do you have DS? I still want to get DS'd. I really would like to get DS'd. Do you have it? No. No one's DSing me, man. I really want to get DS'd. I want to see what it's like to get DS'd. I feel like DS might be a joke at 3 seconds, but I'm not sure. But I want to see it for myself. Anyway, what I want to know, the wisdom that I want you guys to bestow upon me, is I want to know... If the survivors fail the Overcharge skill check and the gen continues to regress, does it still build up to 400%, or is that like a separate regression? Because I feel like that's like a separate regression, right? Like it probably wouldn't build up to 400%, right? Like that would be my guess anyway. Was he trying to finish that gen before... Are you serious? Was he trying to finish the gen before getting the unhook? What the fuck was that? That was so strange. Like what the hell took him so long? I don't know. I'll kick it again. Fuck it. Dragon's Grip will tell me if they touch it before it gets to 400%, so, I mean, that's pretty useful. Hey, bud. Alright, we'll kick this. Uncloak super fast. Murder her. She's dead. There goes Eruption. I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, she leaves. We kick Hatch. I bet the other guy will probably leave too because it's PTB and no one really cares. But weird game, dude. Weird game. Very, very weird game. This build... I don't know, man. This build feels fucking gross. I think I really do want to go back and replace Brutal with Thanatophobia. I do think Brutal helps like the chases a little bit because like when you break pallets and uncloak, they get a little bit less distance with Brutal, which is nice. But I don't know if that less... I think that less amount of distance is not worth as much as like the slowdown that Thanatophobia gives. I mean, Thanat got buffed, and also like Thanat got buffed, and also gen speed in general got buffed. So like it just feels kind of insane. Like I think Thanat's probably going to be absolutely ridiculous right now, and it's still going to be worth it to run, which by the way is kind of disappointing. I don't want to like be a negative Nancy because a lot of these changes seem really cool and I'm really excited to like test them out, but I gotta say I'm a little bit disappointed that it feels like they at one point said that they wanted like killers to not just run a bunch of slowdown perks or like to run the same 4 slowdown perks. But then also they didn't really do a good job of that because I feel like every killer is still going to run 4 slowdown perks. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. It's weird. Like For instance, I feel like this is going to be very meta, and then also like Thanatophobia, you know? And like even right now, I'm sitting here wrestling with like Brutal Strength, and like I wish I could run Brutal Strength. I mean, I guess I could, but like I wish that Brutal Strength was the correct play, but I don't think it is. I think Thanatophobia is better here, and it's a shame that like I'm just falling back on like the same exact builds as I was doing before, but it does feel like they're probably the most valuable. I mean, I don't know. Maybe my idea will change as I play with them more. I don't know. But we're gonna throw in Thanat, and then we're gonna do the exact same build again and give it another try. So let's do that. Let's go. Okay, we got Ormond. That's interesting. So this map has a lot of pallets, but that's not really a problem, I guess. Maybe actually a good thing. I don't know. Good thing to test out the build anyway. So this time, I'm going to try to not do what I did last game, and depending on how good or bad the chase I have initially is, I might not commit to it as hard as I did last time. Like, I kind of like really hard committed to a chase that wasn't really that good because they were in like a pretty decently strong area of the map. Instead of like going around and kicking gens and like utilizing my perks, which I feel like is probably better, you know? Especially with Dragon's Grip. Like, Dragon's Grip is kind of like my like gotcha perk, you know? I like put them in this weird position where like they have to like stop the gen from regressing or else, you know what I mean? And like, what's the point of that if I'm not actually going to use it? So like right now, I'm pretty sure that this Jane's going to go back, right? It would make sense for her to go back, and she is. And she's probably not even going to care that I see her going back. Yeah. I'm going to block this window, and she's now exposed, and she's now dead. So like, that's kind of what I mean, right? Like that feels more like my gotcha right there, you know? Like that's more of what this build is, because especially like now that everyone knows that Overcharge is insane, people are not going to want to let gens regress. Like, people are going to want to like stop gens from regressing as fast as they can, which I think makes this build even better, right? Because like I can just take advantage even more. These guys and their flashlights thinking they can actually do something when I fucking uncloak at the speed of light. What are you thinking? I don't think so, buckaroo. Sorry about your luck. All right, we'll throw this. We'll break it instantly. This guy will do nothing but die, which is totally fine by me. These guys are, they're a little too confident in their flashlight saving them here, dude. If she would have got the save through that, that would have been sick, though. There was like a little hole in that door, and if she would have somehow got the save through that, that would have been sick. I'm gonna be honest, that would have been super cool. But yeah, this build, I don't know, man. This build feels nuts. I feel like Thanatophobia on top of this build seems like it's gonna make it even better still. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the only thing that could really go wrong with this build is basically just no. I think the only thing that can go wrong with this build is just me fucking up, you know? Just me fucking up and like committing to a chase for too long that I shouldn't commit to. Like, that feels like really the main thing that could even happen to make this go badly. Outside of that, like, this just feels really, really strong. Like, we have 4 stacks to Thanatophobia now, so even if they try to like slam gens, they're not gonna be able to do it very well because like it's gonna go really, really slow. I mean, 20, like that's what, like 22% of like a 90-second. Oh my god, she was going past me. I couldn't stop it. I was freaking out. She was going past me. They boomed up somewhere though, so that's interesting. That was a good fake. She'll probably have to throw this though, right? Okay, or she'll just die. All right, that's fine too. All right, they're all healing up, but that's totally okay. Like they're wasting time not doing gens now, which lets me hook her, and then I can just get right back in there. I can find their boon. I could also go kick their gens. I mean, we're honestly doing a-okay. We're doing fine. We're doing fine, just fine, absolutely fine, just fine, fine. But yeah, I don't feel like doing maths, but like kicking, you know, or sorry, them doing gens with 4 stacks of Thanatophobia is like a long time. Okay, the amount of time that takes is a long one, a very long portion of time. So like, that's the thing too, is like even if they like don't heal and they stay injured against this build, then like you still get cucked. But if you stay full health, you got to worry about Dragon's Grip. Like, there's just so much to deal with here, dude. It's such a pain in the ass. Does somebody have a flashlight here? No? I don't know why you got in here. That's weird. I still want to get DS'd. I still would like to get DS'd. Maybe I should just like tunnel this Michaela or something. I really want to see new DS. I might have to end up playing Survivor myself in order to see what new DS is like. That might be what I have to do. Because I'm not sure. Like, maybe it's just really bad and everybody knows it, and like that's why no one's running it or something. I don't know. Because I just have not seen it yet. These guys really want to blind at every pallet, don't they? Like, these guys are hell bent on blinding at every single pallet, huh? Like, you'd think they would learn the first like 4 times that it got him killed, but I guess not. I guess they're like, fuck that, dude. I'm just gonna keep doing it. You gonna do it here too? I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't do it again. All right, you gonna dead hard or not? See, like, here's the thing about New Dead Hard, man. Like, she fucked up and she didn't go in the direction of the pallet, but if she would have just went in the direction of the pallet there, it would have literally just been the exact same thing as old Dead Hard, right? Like, it still got her a little bit of extra distance that it normally wouldn't have gotten her. And you still have this, like, dumb little game that you play with each other where you're like, go on, Dead Hard, go on, do it. No, really, I'll wait, go on. Like, you're still doing that shit, you know? Like, that's not going away. Like, that's still a thing. And I hate it. And I hate it a lot. Like, I hate it a lot. So, like, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about New Dead Hard. I don't know if I like it, you know? I gotta be honest. I don't know if I like it. I think I probably don't like it, you know? Like, I think I dislike it. I don't think Dead Hard is really that much better. Again, it's a little bit hard to say. It is a little bit early, so I can't really say just yet, right? I don't want to jump to any wild conclusions. Like, we'll see. I mean, I'm going to give it some more time or whatever, but like right off the bat, first impression, I got to say, it still seems like the same obnoxious perk that it was before. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's maybe at least a little bit weaker in like certain scenarios and stuff, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. Okay, well, your boon's down here. Thanks for letting me know, man. It must be right there. Ooh, it must be right there by this gen. Hey, man. I'm gonna kick that. All my perks are up, so it shouldn't take very long. I was hoping he would tap it, but I guess he knows better. Aha, the gamer. Oh, gamer, my gamer. I'm just gonna go ahead and break this, just because why the fuck not? Why's that guy broken? I guess he probably has, like, renewal or something, or deliverance? Did he have deliverance? He might have been a deliverance gamer. I'm not sure. So, like, that gen behind me, like, no one tapped it with Dragon's Grip, so, like, that thing is regressing at, like, 400% speed now. Like, it's basically fucking dead, so. Like, that shit is done, so. Like, it is out of here, dude. So, like, that's totally fine, you know? He's dead, and there's some more eruption on it, too. Like, that gen's probably back to 0, honestly. That gen is most likely back to 0. Which is fucking bonkers. I kind of want to, like, I mean, they're there, right? They just tapped it with Overcharge. I kind of want to see where, like how far it is, because I think it was probably like a good like 50%, and I'd be willing to bet it's probably at 0. So I want to hook her here, and then go take a look. Yeah, I mean it's literally at 0. That's fucking crazy, dude. I don't know, man. That's fucking crazy. These new perks are nuts, man. I don't know, dude. New Overcharge, new Eruption. I don't know, man. Seems a bit wild, dude. Seems a bit wild to me. I just gotta be honest. This shit seemed kind of cray. It seemed a little bit cray. Just a little bit. That alright? Do it. Do your little dash. Man, you still just do the same annoying thing. You still do the same annoying thing where you're like, go on, do it, and then you gotta wait for them to do it. Like this, like it doesn't change. It's such a shame, man. I was hoping that that would be different, but it is not. It is not different at all. It's not even slightly different. It's the exact same. Okay. Wait, this guy was just hooked, right? Wait, do you have DS? Do you have DS? Fuck, dude. I want to get decisive striked, man. I need somebody to goddamn strike me decisively. Funkin' waggles, man. Give me a break here. I don't think that guy was just hooked. I don't know why he did that. That guy was definitely not just on the hook. I'm not sure why he was playing that way. Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing? I'm gonna, oh, I was gonna get in front of you, but I guess not. Ooh, look at you. Tricky. Look at you. Wowee. Okay, I'm just gonna send her away. She's going off to Narnia. There is one gen over there, but like it's only one, so I'm not gonna worry about protecting it. Like this is like my area here, right? This is like on my 1, 2, 3, 4 setup. Hey, brother, chill. Whoa. Don't worry, the survivors will block it. No! Michaela, why'd you move? I needed you to block that flashlight, dog. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll chase you. I don't think it really matters at this point, right? I think we're doing fine regardless. I thought he was gonna hop in that locker. I'm gonna be real. It was really looking like he was gonna hop in that locker. Like it was looking very much like he was gonna hop in that locker. But then he said no. He said nope. Not gonna hop in the locker. Hello. I can't even kick it because you failed the skill check. How sad is that? Whoops. I just let her have that window. Even though I could have body blocked it. That was a little bit my fault. Oh, what am I doing? Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm potatoing. I'm literally potatoing. I'm just a literal walking, breathing, rubber banding, apparently. I'm a rubber banding potato. Walking, breathing, rubber banding potato. All right. They boomed up somewhere, so they're probably all going to heal. There's probably a pallet up here, right? I don't think they used the pallet up here yet. Oh, no, they did. No, yeah, no, never mind. I actually remember breaking that now. I don't think she had dead hard, unless she was holding it. Okay, I guess she does. Dude, that animation is so fucking silly. It's so goofy. It's so fucking goofy, dude. It's like the silliest looking thing ever, I swear. It's so absurd looking. All right, she's dead. We're just gonna hook her like right here. I think they're probably healing somewhere, but also they're healing kind of slow if so maybe they're not. Everyone's on death hook now. We can kick this. They finished the super far away gen, which means nothing. This guy's in a locker for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. This build feels insane. I mean, like, this is like a real quick test with just Wraith. So I'm really curious to see how this will play on a lot of other killers too, right? Like a lot of stronger killers. Like Wraith, you know, like Wraith is good for this build, but Wraith still does kind of suck in chase. So hypothetically, if every single survivor I chased was like a god of looping, this would still be a pretty difficult build to do things with. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to try this. Like, I'm curious to know how this would play on a killer that, like, rude. First off, rude. Second off, oh wait, I'm still cloaked. Yeah, I'm curious to know how it would work on a killer that's like actually really good in chase. You know what I mean? Because like that's kind of, I feel like that like downside to me is still a downside, and I feel like if I did this on a killer that, like, I don't know, maybe had mobility and like a decent chase potential, like, dude, like okay, like imagine playing against like a blight that had this build. Oh my god, that sounds disgusting, doesn't it? That sounds so fucking gross. I mean, that was like pretty much the same as Old Dead Hard. I was about to make a comment about that being better than Old Dead Hard, but then I remembered that even with Old Dead Hard, she probably would have died there. So that was pretty much the same. I'm gonna hook her. This guy's name is Fuck the SCOTUS, so I think I'm gonna give him Hatch. I think I'm gonna give him Hatch, because you know what? I agree, man. I fucking agree. Let's get you Hatch, dude. Let's get you Hatch. Where are you at, my friend? Let's get you some Hatch. Well, there's Hatch. It's right beside the boon. I just don't know where she is. Jane. Oh, Jane. She looks like she's over here. Or she was over here. Was she running away? Was she running to me, or was she running away from me? I do not know. I do not know. I am unsure. Huh. I don't know where she went. She's hiding. She's hiding. She doesn't know that I'm friendly yet. She's hiding. Where is she hiding? Hey. Hey. It's over here. Come with me. It's over here. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Yeah. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Yeah. Yeah. Hop on in, buddy. Get on in. Get on in. All right, well, GG's. That, I mean, I don't know. This build worked to perfection. I don't really know what to say. It worked pretty much the exact way that I thought it would work, you know? Like, it feels like you put survivors in this really awkward position where, like, what the fuck do you do, you know? Like, do you stop the gen from regressing? Those two, I don't think you remember DBD as a horror game. I hate them together. Yeah, they got buffed, too, with this patch. This base kicking is faster. It's so gross. Yeah, it's insane. It's not wrong. Not wrong. I hate it here. Oh, Lord. But yeah, I mean, this build just feels disgusting, dude. Like, I feel like you put them in such a weird position where it's like, well, do you let the gen regress to 400%? Or do you stop it and get exposed? You know what I mean? And especially if the gen is like in like an unsafe spot too, right? Like imagine if I did that to a gen that like didn't have a pallet anywhere near it, you know? Like holy hell, like what the hell do you do? You know, nothing. And then again, all the numbers of these are all buffed up. The amount of times that gens take by default's buffed up. It just feels wild, dude. It feels wild. It's gonna be a crazy patch for killer, I think. But hey, GG's boys, GG's. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This patch definitely seems interesting. There's a lot of stuff I still need to test out. I mean, I'm probably going to do a bunch of it on stream tomorrow night. So I don't know how much of it will make it to YouTube, but we'll see. There's still definitely some things out there I do want to test out, and a lot of things that probably will come to YouTube still. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Feel free to leave any insights to me in the comments again about how Overcharge works in terms of like continued regression even after the skill check, because I really don't know how that interaction works. So feel free to give me any insight you have there. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys liked this. If you guys did like it, feel free to give it a like. Helps more people get into my videos. It helps me out with the algorithm and all that. Subscribe if you want as well, because I'm going to be uploading literally daily. I'm also live on Twitch, and I also have a shorts channel that you guys can both find a link down below. And that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Until next time, I will see you guys later. I'm out of here. See ya. I'll take care. See ya. See you later. See ya.